Margaret was just here on the last episode, which will be the Mother's Day episode.
And she played Michael Zahn, so what was that
Michael
like?
Zahn, and she was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So much fun, so professional, so gorgeous. Gorgeous, her skin, everything. She's just gorgeous. And really great to work with as an actor, to another actor. I got to do some really fun scenes with her.
Had you seen her when you were growing up, like in Bye Bye Birdie or the Elvis?
I had seen, yes. Mm-hmm. A little bit. I have to go back and catch up.
When we find out, you were saying you get the script and you see a love scene. When you get the script and you find out who the guest star is playing that role, that's really exciting. And when we found out Anne Margaret was playing my Aunt Edie, you can't even imagine the crew, everybody in the crew. She knows playing your aunt. It's unbelievable. So she's fantastic. And then I've been fortunate enough. This is the second time I've worked with her. We did a series together called Four Corners about 10 years ago. And she's just so pleasant, still so beautiful, and she fit right in. We have a really fantastic group here. We have a lot of fun, even though we're telling a lot of very dramatic stories. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find many casts in Hollywood that after 4 years enjoy each other as much as we do. And Anne Margaret fit right in with that. So it was great having her. She's goofy. She's really goofy. It's fantastic.
Working with Anne Margaret was kind of a joy. I can remember, watching Bye Bye Birdie or Viva Las Vegas or many of her other films, and she was the bombshell of her time, and is still so beautiful, inside and out. She was such a sweet and gracious lady. She really classed up the joint around here for the 7 or 8 days that she was with us. She was a pleasure to get to know.
That was an honor and a thrill. I've been a fan of Anne Margaret for a long time. Early Elvis movies, I think, probably cemented it for me. But I've always just had real respect for her, and to have her on set was a real thrill. She actually came to me during one scene that we were shooting, and it was the first day that we'd met. And she asked, "Are you an actor on the show, or are you, in the military?" Which I took as a supreme compliment. When anyone asks me if I've served, I take that as a real compliment, because that means I'm getting something right. But she in particular, she was just impressed with my carriage, I guess, more than anything, and that I seem to wear the uniform realistically. And she said, I told her that my father served in the military, and I grew up in the military, and that might be part of what she's seeing in me. And she asked if my father had served in Vietnam. I assured her that he had twice, and she was curious as to whether she had actually maybe performed for him at some point in time during her USO stints in Vietnam. But she said, I've been active in the USO for a good part of my career, and I know my soldiers when I see them. So I thought that you were actually military here, which to me, I couldn't have asked for something that made me feel better that day.
We all got to work with Anne Margaret. That was so exciting. We had a scene right over there that was the first time that I worked with her, and I got totally starstruck because I grew up watching Bye Bye Birdie. Like, my mom, showed me the movie, and so I watched it like every day for years and years and years. And so when I was meeting her, I was like, I just wanted to tell you that I was like the hugest Bye Bye Birdie fan. She is so great. I mean, so great. Just such a professional and so much fun to work with, and just an unbelievable person, beautiful inside and out, and it was really such a treat for all of us.
What was that like?
I was like, woo, we got a redhead on set. Nice to have a couple. She was fantastic. I mean, so polite, so lovely, it's almost impossible. How can a lady's hair be so perfect and her voice be so sweet, and then she's being so generous and interested in others, and it's kind of that classic perfect actress where I'm sitting there all slumped and, probably had, mayonnaise or something on my face or whatever, and she's like, yes, that would be amazing. thank you. You know, just so sincere, and you know, it was just very sort of old school. You know, you're on set and you really stand up and you behave well and you set an example type thing. And you know, she was great and just loves doing it and loved being here, which is really nice. You know, she was easy to be around, very easy to be around, which, you know, doesn't always happen when you're big news.